Look at you.
7 days, with no eating or drinking after 3:30 a.m. until 8:30 p.m. This was by far the toughest but most rewarding week of my life. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, and for Muslims all over the world is a month of prayer, reflection, fasting and much more. There is roughly 1.8 billion people that celebrate Ramadan, a staggering number close to a quarter of the world's total population. In this time, from sunrise to sunset, Muslims don't eat, drink, smoke, have sex or partake in other bad habits such as swearing, gossiping and jealousy. The end of Ramadan is marked by a big celebration called Eid ul-Fitr, where Muslims are not only celebrating the end of fasting, but thanking Allah for the strength He gave them throughout the holy month. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm telling you this. This year, my mate Hassam challenged me to take part in Ramadan for a week. Yes, lad!
What are you saying?
We've been mates for 7 years, and like most other Muslims, he was fasting for the month and wanted me to share the experience with him. Prayer is also a huge part of Ramadan, so instead of the 5 prayers a day, I replaced that with meditation. The more I looked into Ramadan, the more I realized how little I knew, and probably everyone else knows who isn't a Muslim, about this religious practice that so many people partake in every single year. Originally, I thought fasting was something that improved strength, that improved discipline. And it does, but it's just so much more than that. For this year's Ramadan, Brits will be going for around 17 hours with no food, water, nothing. It is common to have one meal before sunrise called a suhoor and another meal just after sunset called a iftar. I also want to be super clear that this video is coming from a place of respect. I simply wanted to explore this culture and this practice celebrated by so many, and thought sharing this process in a video would be very insightful for all the non-Muslims who don't know as much as maybe they should. At no stage is there any intention to disrespect Islam or disrespect Ramadan. So this is my experience of fasting for a week. At times it was so tough. However, I learned things about myself and the world in a way that I never have done before. I've just finished the first meditation session. It's like 20 past 4 in the morning. Like getting up early, chatting with Hassam, cooking, not because I needed to, but because I kind of wanted to. It felt like I was doing it for something bigger than myself. So with day one, already feeling something. I'm looking forward to seeing what the week holds. Wow, I've had a shocking night's sleep, so I kind of just feel bad from that. My mouth is proper dry. Food-wise, I think I'll be fine. It's just the water. Let's go. So with about 6 hours total of restless sleep, I woke up with one thing on my mind. Probably all I see is food.
You look like Voldemort when he's all curled and shriveled up.
I feel like this is a good way to sustain my energy. No input, just in my mind. It's 10 past 4 now, 13 hours since I've last eaten. It's only 4 hours till I can eat now. I think 3 hours ago I've just started feeling really weak, really tired, really sick, and I've just stayed at that level, so I know I can do another 4 hours. No, yeah, I think I'm at rock bottom. I can't go any lower, do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sweet. What are you cooking, Simone? What I'll just do is wait here with my dates for another hour and 20 minutes. Dates are traditionally used to break the fast, as Prophet Muhammad broke the fast with 3 dates and some water. Around 7.5 million tons of dates are produced every year for Ramadan, and let me tell you, they taste good after not eating or drinking all day. The first day was one of the toughest after a terrible night's sleep and quite a lot of work on, so I FaceTimed Hassam for a bit of a catch up and a little bit of encouragement. Yes, lad!
What are you saying?
Mate, I'm starving, I'm thirsty, and I'm tired.
Wait, you were up at 9 o'clock this morning, weren't you?
Mate, I was up at 7:30. Now, let's take a moment to remember, the world doesn't stop for Ramadan. My friend was working his normal job throughout this, while I could barely muster the strength to leave my bed to work.
What time did it hit you? Like today it actually hit me. The about like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Do you want another time? 10 a.m, mate. 10 a.m. Honestly, I started curling up in a little fetal position. Was like, no more, please, no more. Wait, what should I eat for tonight then? Do you know?
Whatever you fancy, really.
Oi, I would pay a number with a lot of zeros on the end just to have your mum to cook for me for this whole week.
Oh, I bet. Fresh food every day. You would love it.
I've put the oven on. I'm about to make my garlic bread. I've got a load of pasta waiting for me there as well. I am so hungry. Oh my god, this pasta is gonna taste so good. 1 minute to go.
Right, what's going on here?
Oh,
Do you want to say anything? Do you want to announce anything? Look at you, you're frantic.
Like, now it's right in front of me. This is dangerous. I feel like a caged animal who's not been able to eat. Day 1 done. It was, if that was a graph, if that was a graph of how I'm feeling, it'd probably be that way, wouldn't it? It'd be like time, and then there's the beginning, and there's the end. It'd be like low. No, it'd start high. Woke up, not too bad. Feel horrendous. Then it's gone down, then it's gone alright, then it's gone alright, and then 10 minutes before food, I'm just so hungry. The lack of food had clearly sent me delirious. It was time to break fast for the first time. Not only was it delicious, but I could quite literally feel the energy coming back to me with that first date.
How many hours was that?
Oh, 18. Oh! I'm gonna try and appreciate every single bite and not wolf it down. I cannot explain this feeling. I asked Zach and Simone how this pasta was before, and they went, yeah, it's alright, it's not very tasty. Oh, it is the best pasta I've ever had. This is pasta to die for. Oh, this food has never tasted so good.
I bet it's literally melted in your mouth.
It's all worth it.
It's all worth it, isn't it?
Tell you what, that first mouthful, what a feeling. Feel the taste everywhere, like your whole life becomes taste. Not like a little sour taste, like what's that? It's a good taste. Mate, thank you for being my spiritual warrior through that.
I'll speak to you at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, chat to you same time, yeah? Day 2 started like the last, bright and early for my suhoor. So I've just realised days are getting longer. I've only got like 3 minutes left to finish all this. And morning meditation. Hello everyone. It is now 20 to 7, 2 hours left. Really hungry, really tired, lethargic, moody. Today's been alright, it's been better than yesterday. Oh, I've done it, second day. Look at that is enough to feed me. Today was easier. I think I realised that I was approaching it wrong. Instead of get to 8:45, it was, look, this is what I signed up for. This is part of the journey. Mate, it said add 200 millilitres of water. I was pouring the water, like bare water.
This soup?
So even with an ungrateful Zach and Simone slagging off my home-cooked iftar, the sense of appreciation was overwhelming. So much so, I ended up eating enough for 2. I've done it again. I've had dinner, and I've wolfed it down. And I feel like I'm pregnant with twins again. Bro, I was feeling alright today, I felt pretty good, and then I've just eaten all that. And I've just written myself off, I just ate way too much, way too quick.
You look slumped. How's he doing? He's alright, he looks quite, you know...
Hello Mama Sam. I accidentally had 2 portions instead of 1. But I did well today though, I didn't drink or eat, and I was feeling alright.
Really?
Well, no, not fully alright. I'll be lying to say alright. Alright, brother, I'm gonna try and just get more oxygen and water. This problem got me twice. Imagine spending all day desperately hungry and then eating so much until you're so full, knowing you've got to be up in 5 hours time to eat enough food to last you for another 18 hours. It was tough. It was tough. It was the early hours of day 3, and after being up late chatting with Zach, I decided there was no point sleeping before my morning suhoor. Instead, as it was a weekend, I'd stay up later and lie in the morning. Yeah, so that's what I'm going for. I'm just going to have it tonight. And... what am I saying? This is one thing that like fasting does, for me, it frazzles my mind. Like I'm trying to say something, I just literally forget what I'm saying. But yeah, basically I'm making tomorrow's breakfast for my dinner. Day 3, morning. Things are good. I'm looking at today's outlook as a positive thing.
got your sun cream on?
Yeah, I put some sun cream on, did you?
Yeah, good boy.
Yeah. See, on the walk, lovely day so far, so good. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm so hungry.
I mean, look at the ice cream mashup. Zach, breathe the ice cream on me. I thought yesterday was super nice, like all of us eating together and breaking the fast as a part of respect. And why didn't you fast for an hour and 20?
You can't say fast for an hour and 20. I'm not fasting at all. I don't want to, I'm really hungry.
Same.
But you're choosing to do that and I'm not.
You're bringing attention to the house.
It's not me, it's her. So, an hour and a half after some successful guilt tripping, it was time to break my fast. Day 3. Now, I'm really going to try and pace myself with this one, because every other day I've gone to bed so full. I'm pregnant with twins. It's not about rushing and getting the food in as quick as you can and be like, yes, now finally the hunger is done. It's about enjoying the process. Now, it may feel like you're watching me eat at strange times in the day. However, day 4, I was feeling slightly better. So I thought I'd attempt some exercise. Do you need to see this or do you just trust me? I definitely feel weaker than I would normally. By the way, I wouldn't normally make these noises. But since I'm on my own, I'm giving it my all. Bicep curls, go. 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, go on, keep going. It was day 5 when things suddenly started to kind of fall in place, and the bigger purpose of why I was doing it and what it represented really hit home and changed a lot of things for me. It's the 5th day. Everything feels kind of normal now, really. I am hungry and I am thirsty, but like how I feel fine. Like I feel good.
It still surprises me that you've not complained about drinking once. I would have thought that would have been worse than the food.
You know, Simone, one of the biggest realizations that I've had in this thing is like, at first I was getting annoyed that I couldn't eat or drink. I was annoyed at myself for taking on this challenge. But I've realised, Simone, I am in a very privileged position where I can be annoyed. Some people can't get annoyed that they don't have till 8 o'clock. They don't know when they're eating next, don't know when they're drinking next. That is their life. Like that discomfort and pain just is their constant life. And it's a battle for survival. It's lucky that I can even be annoyed by it. Like, what an annoying thing in my life. You know what I mean? That can't be, that I have to now appreciate that annoyance is even an annoyance, you know what I mean? So now when I feel pain, I feel gratitude. That's mad, isn't it? Hello people, it is the last night of fasting. So this is the last time I'm gonna get up at 3 AM. I've really enjoyed the journey of this, the process of just making a video around this, and you can talk and read about cultures, but this is really made me kind of feel the culture a lot more. And the last 10 days of Ramadan are like the holiest, and they're also the longest. I believe it's 11 minutes past 3 in the morning that you can start eating, and it's past 9 o'clock in the evening when you can eat again. But I can't imagine doing this whole Ramadan for a month of no food, no drink, like this personal sacrifice, and having the last 10 days feel even more holy, even more special. You're doing it with your family, you're doing it with your community, bringing each other together. You're praying together in the morning, praying together in the evening. I can't imagine the feeling of self-accomplishment and sacrifice and gratitude and just everything at the end of Ramadan. It must be a real something to celebrate, and a real kind of rare feeling that I almost can't imagine. What a journey this was. For the first time in my life, I truly felt appreciation and not just thought about it. Islam encourages people to donate 2.5% of their income to charity. This is called a zakat. The deep appreciation for the simplest things that I got from fasting has led me, for the first time ever, to donate money every single month to people who need it most. If you're watching this as a Muslim, respect. Even 1 week was tough. As a non-Muslim, I'd highly recommend giving it a go, even just for a day. It will bring you closer to your Muslim friends, and educate you more on a religion that is practiced by so many people. This weekend marks the end of Ramadan for all the Muslims celebrating it. So to you, Eid Mubarak. Now for my final iftar.
Yes, lad.
Yes! Look, I'm eating my first date. This is my first bit of food. But thanks for the support, Sam. I couldn't have done it without you.
You've earned yourself level 10 spread.
Oh mate, look at that, level 10. The last iftar. I've done it. Yeah, as soon as this lockdown's over, I'm getting a one-way ticket to Hassan's house. You think I'm staying for one meal? I'm never leaving, mate. The final iftar.
Well done, brother.
Well done, Jamie.